be sticking with the Superman that he has played in the last 2.5 games, or if he's gonna switch it up to the Joker, which he's hovering now. And we are readying up to play in grand finals. Anthos on the winner's side, Dark Knight on the loser's side. We'll see how everything goes. But yeah, I'm very interested to see if Anthos sticks with the Joker, or if it looks muddy at all, even after a game 1 win, if he switches off of the Joker and picks Superman. We've seen Dark Knight stick with Spike the entire game. Uh and or sorry, Stripe. The entire game, the entire tournament, every single match. But maybe he also has a secret pocket pick that we don't know about.
At this point, I am leaving nothing to chance. So it's every possibility that we see a switch up at some point. We are going to the Sky Stadium. We're going to that neutral arena that players have favored so much. It's all going to be about skill and positioning and tenacity. I I have no predictions for this. I could not tell you who wins this. All I know is that I want to see it now. No more waiting. The grand finals are here. Anthos versus Darknight. Let's do it.
Oh, both of them starting off patient, waiting on both sides of the stadium and just waiting to get these openings. Really poking and prodding. Joker using those cards to try to get an opening, but the first combo goes to Stripe. I don't know if Stripe has a good way to deal with these combos, with these cards, these projectiles, since they come out so quick. And you can see that airwalk really allowing Joker to extend these combos way more than, honestly, he should be able to.
I think, honestly, it's going to come down to Anthos' ability to juggle his opponent in the air for extended periods of time, and Darknight's ability to just get insane amounts of damage in very quick successions. The first stock is going to go to Anthos, though, but, I mean, he's sat at 85 damage. That's nothing to scoff at.
This is the character that Anthos has lost on in this tournament, and which is why he brought out the Superman initially. And you know,
like a bad penny.
The Stripe is keeping up with the Joker here. Unfortunately, put himself off stage, and Joker's doing a really good job of keeping him there.
The ledge guarding was
fight back.
Ledge guarding was really coming out for him, but the chainsaw able to get a very tiny 20 damage in. That ability to juggle in the air is vicious.
You are seeing the strength of Joker right now. That airwalk perk is really strong. Clearly, Joker is strong enough to really capitalize on the ability to extend combos using that one perk. And now you can see Dark Knight's playing a little bit more patient, not wanting to get caught up into those combos again. But the onus is on him to even up those stocks. I don't really know what he needs to exactly do other than hit him, get these really clean combos, and maybe look for a gimp or two.
Very close to the ledge again, pushing to the other side of the arena, but Joker's able to make space. I think that's the thing. Anthos knows, I have time, I have stocks, I have health, you gotta come to me, I don't mind waiting for you. And that's exactly what he's done. Now he's gonna go for the juggle.
What a good dodge, getting out of that combo, opening himself up to get extra damage while he just waits. He's very patient, he's very methodical, he's very Joker-like. You know, really planning out every move. It may seem chaotic in the moment, but he knows what he's doing to ultimately close out stock after stock, unable to punish, and the stocks are evened up. But Darknight is at 88%. A huge hill to climb for this last stock.
it may already be done, and I think that's just it. Anthos, he's a very evasive player, able to get the elimination, a 3-1 stock victory for the first round. Anthos is showing why he was here in the first place.
Prince of Crime wins again.
This is not as convincing as I thought it would be, to be completely honest. To be very frank with the people in the chat, with you, CJ, the matches that we saw of Anthos were very dominant. Were very one-sided. There was no on the Joker and on the Superman. This was very scrappy, very back and forth. Anthos got a couple more neutral openings and was able to just pull ahead just enough that he got the win game 1. Now, I think that there's just small adjustments that need to happen for... Oh, they're just going back into it. For Mrdarknight to actually win. Like this extra aggression, making sure that Joker doesn't get a chance to, you know, run away, hit some cards.
An incredible combination with the chainsaw there.
Literally just opening up. Look at this percent lead. Not giving Joker any room to breathe. Oh, keeping him off stage. Unfortunately not able to finish that stock, but finds the hits. Keeping Joker off stage.
Mrdarknight is in a position where we know what he's good at. He's good at dishing out damage. He's good at ledge guarding here. He's using that chainsaw for the mobility. He is really just fighting those projectiles and fighting that really vicious police baton that the Joker uses in his arsenal. That airwalk as well. Able to get a lot of damage in. If he can get this opening stock, which he does, this may turn the tide.
I really like using the TNT to break up the Joker combo, but hopefully Mrdarknight is able to make it back on stage. Totally not biased here. But yeah, sticking up the 120 was not enough to survive that combo, and the stocks even up. Not really a lead anywhere to be found, but if Mrdarknight did it once, he could do it again.
No, absolutely. This is a pretty even matchup, but obviously the tension and the stress of what is at stake is going to start seeping into these players' minds, and now it looks like once again Anthos is trying to get that momentum back. Not really able to get the most out of that airwalk there, but I don't think it's going to matter in the end. Sitting at 95 is Stripe.
Trying to go for the early kill with the down air there, but is unable to fully capitalize on it. Honestly, percent-wise, it can be evened up really quickly, as we see here. Oh!
A really nice combo there from Stripe.
Good read on the dodge.
Is he able to get that elimination? All it takes is one heavy hit from either side. The Buzzsaw may have stalled him just enough. Cards now coming in. He missed with that TNT.
Good hold, waiting for the dodge to make sure that he gets the hit and
There's
closes
the
out the second stock.
The issue is he's sat at 150, 148. Honestly, this could be incredibly even. There it is. Final stock to play for. Both sat at basically no damage whatsoever.
We're both holding our breath. It's really hard for both of us to really know exactly what's going to happen, because the damage comes out so explosively. As we see here, huge combo from Joker.
Incredible.
Now there's a 60% deficit, but we know that Mrdarknight can return the favor as long as he finds that opening. But currently on the back foot, surviving for his life, trying to get back on stage, but honestly, Anthos is keeping Mrdarknight off stage, keeping the pressure up.
An incredible dodge there from Stripe, and now there's the opening he was looking for. Joker also able to get a dodge, but it's not quite enough. It's right back to where it was before. Anyone could win this at any point. There it is from Anthos.
Honestly, I think both decisions were correct. It just happened that Dark Knight
You can't
was
make
a
an omelet
little
without
bit
breaking some
higher
eggs.
than anticipated. So Joker was able to scoop up the stripe and clutch out that 5th stock victory. Fuck.
It's all to play for here. It's all to play for. It's not impossible for Dark Knight to get this 3 rounds up. We've seen him do it before, do a 3-2 win.
The hard
And
thing
those-
is
Deal,
that
bozos.
Dark Knight does need to get 6 wins on the board, 2 wins. So being this on your mental can't be easy. But Dark Knight does open up the Joker. Oh, it is looking like game 1 all over again, where there's this huge back and forth. No one knows who's in advantage. But now Dark Knight's returning back to neutral. We're able to breathe for just a second as they're trying to
Incredible
not get hit.
performances from both, but Anthos is really showing why he is as good as he is. You know, and we have to acknowledge that Anthos was the 2nd place performer from last week's tournament, so he's clearly got something to prove today.
Honestly, yeah, going from 2nd place. 2nd place is the most frustrating place to be in. Now, he is up 2 games, 1 stock. Sometimes it's hard to clutch out. Sometimes a player is not that clutch player, but Anthos needs to prove that he is. He's able to close out these wins. This is not helping currently. Being off stage, able to get back on stage. Is he able to capitalize on this?
This one.
Very nice airwalk there from Anthos. The card keeping Stripe at bay, keeping him close to that ledge. Neither really able to capitalize on the elimination.
We're looking at 131 Joker, 111 Stripe. Stripe is down the stock. It feels like Stripe's really struggling to find a good hit on the Joker, because Anthos knows that he can play patient. He doesn't need to do anything more really to win the match. If Stripe wants to commit to something, Joker will throw out an aerial, punish it, and just like that, swoop under the very punishable move and close out the kill. 1 stock left till GG's. But I believe that Dark's taken some really quick stocks in the past.
It's not impossible, but it's very clear Anthos is going for the undisputed victory here. Sitting at 151 heat with Dark Knight at a very comfortable 20. But he does have that 2 stock deficit. Now getting a load of damage in. It's a really hard one to call. There's the elimination. It's not impossible for Dark.
19%'s nothing. If we can keep the percentage low enough, I think there's a real chance to win. But this can't be the way that... Oh!
Circus is in town.
This really can't be the way that you start off this stock. But he's able to...
Going for the elimination! He's done it! He's evened it up 57-0. That's an absolutely winnable position. Anthos not happy with it. He's done. He was not gonna